guys, welcome to the Doncaster Rovers playthrough, The Rise to Glory. This is episode 22 today, and I thought we'd start off, before we go over into the pre-season stuff, I thought we'd start a recap on sort of how our teams performed over the last year, and look at some maybe who our star players were. So we should quickly just have a look, and Baldy, he won the player of the season, I think the young player of the season and the main player of the season. But it's not hard to see why, considering he's had 41 appearances, 5 substitute starts, with 37 goals and 20 assists. That's absolutely amazing, isn't it? I mean, Mandeville wasn't too far behind it, 3 goals behind, but he was 7 assists behind, although his rating was slightly higher. Nikisha, he missed a big chunk of the league, didn't he? So, I mean, if you extrapolate that up, he'd be on 34 and 24, so he probably would be in between, wouldn't he, if you compare sacrificing a few goals for more assists and more assists for a few goals. So they obviously were our 3 main players. But then again, Wilson, if you look at him, he on par, he's around high 30s, isn't he, if he'd played the full season. And probably around 16 assists, maybe 14, maybe we'll go with that because it's like 11. So he's done well as well. So, I mean, them 3, we're hopefully going to sign Wilson. Nikisha's there for another year. We've got Mandeville. Let's hopefully we can do something with Baldy, because that'd be good, wouldn't it, as well. I think, they're all very strong players, aren't they? I mean, let's have a quick look at assists then as well. So, Baldy obviously were at top assists, Mandeville second, Nikisha third. So, it's our front line that's got most of the goals and the assists, isn't it? Bragantia's in 4th with 9, Mitchell 7, he did well, very well there. Look at Nelson, he didn't play a lot, did he? But he got 9 goals and 5 assists. And then it's there or thereabouts pretty much similar for everyone else, isn't it? Average rating, Nikisha had our highest rating with 7.95. Then Mandeville 7.54, Baldy 7.5, Wilson 7.43. I mean, you can have pauses and have a look yourself if you want, can't you? Who were our worst? Good Willie, 6.48. Not necessarily his fault, because he didn't really start many, did he? So, I mean, that's it then, guys. I mean, if there's anything you really want me to look at, I can go back and look if you just drop it in the comment section. And I'll see you again in a second, after the pre-season. Right, guys, so I'm back, and we've made quite a lot of transfers. The pre-season sorted, done and dusted, just about ready to start our first game of the season in the Premier League. But let's touch upon all these transfers, you can see behind me, all of them. So, first off, let's talk about the ones that the ones that have left the club. So, first and foremost, John Marquis. I think it was inevitable, to be honest, because he wasn't really playing for us last year. He had a few games, didn't he, I think. Last year, yeah, 14 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, 1 man of the match, so not too bad. 6.95 rating though, you'd expect a little bit better considering how well our forwards were doing last year. But he was never going to get into the team this year, struggled last year, so he's not getting in this year. So we've got 205k back for him, not too bad. Joe Wright, always a bit part player. When I say bit part player, I mean very rarely ever played. So you can tell, in the League One, he had 2 games with a 6.9 rating, no goals, no assists, and no contributions really at all. Last year, he didn't play 1 game for us at all. And the thing was with him, he was just backup, and he was quite happy to play that role. But towards the end of last year, he was sort of complaining he wasn't playing, so I did promise he could go, and he did. Ben Camise, he was one of these that will possibly could have been one for the future, but he's just never really come along any better. I mean, I think he's marginally improved from the League One days, marginally, but not too bad player. Probably it's not going to compete in the Premier League, is he? So I think he's a League One player when I look at him like that. Unfortunately, he wasn't at the League One standard when we had him, so he's gone as well. He went on a free transfer. Now this may surprise you. Kieran Wallace, we got rid of him, and the reason we got rid of him is I know he's quite versatile. He gives a little bit of options there. He's as a wing back and a sort of like a full back position. He's a very well rounded player. He's very good, but we managed to get some really good players, to be honest. So I had expectations for signings just completely blew all my expectations out of the water. So that's why I ended up getting rid of him, because he's just not going to fit into the team now, because he's a good player, but we've signed better, and you'll see why soon. Taylor Moore, now this is one of them that I mentioned all the way through last season. I want to sign him at the end of the season. We're trying to keep him happy, rotating him with Pennington. And he played a few games for us, didn't he? Let's have a quick look. So last year, he played 19 games for us. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't probably what we originally expected, but it was sort of like restrictions on loan he's wanted. But yeah, we've got him, and we've sent him out on loan because we have brought in some really good centre-backs now, so he won't get into the first team. So I thought, rather than let him sort of like rot in reserves, I'll send him out on loan. It might raise his value up, might get rid of him at the end of the season. It may improve, we don't know. We'll see how that goes. Got rid of Good Willie as well. This was a strange one because I signed him. I just completely forgot about it. I signed him pre-January transfer window, I think it was, in the league. I think it was Championship. So when he came, I completely forgot about him, and he just didn't fit into the team then, and we signed better options at that stage, haven't we? I know it ended League One, won it, so it was Championship. He came to the start of Championship, yeah, and we had better options at that stage. So we'll let him go. 70k, not much. We got him free transfer though, so can't complain. Picard, another one that wanted sort of more game time, but couldn't offer it to him because I don't think he's going to advance much further than that. I think if he was, it probably worth keeping on, but his contract was going to run out at some point, and I just thought, well, we'll get the money from what we can do. So look at how he played for us then. So last year he got 12 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Probably not as good as I expected, particularly with the sort of front line we play and how well they used to play. 6.73 rating, so we got rid of him. We got 170k for him, so that's not too bad. Beeston's going out on loan. He's improving. Without a doubt, he's definitely improving. And he may improve yet because he's only 21 years old. Maybe it's worth bringing him back after loan and, get into our team. But better training facilities, I'd like to think. Well, probably the same actually, but hey ho. Bean's gone out on loan because we've got another keeper and we've got that going and we'll go over shortly. I did talk upon him. I mentioned him a few times at the end of sort of last season. So being a very good player, did well for us last year, didn't he? 46 games, conceded 74, 6 clean sheets. It doesn't sound too great, but I don't think it was his fault. I think it was defence more than anything. 6.87 rating, but he did make a lot of good saves. He was a good shot stopper with Lustville last year. So he's gone out on loan. Rowan Ince, 100k. It was a shame when we bought him. We did have high hopes for him. We bought him for the Championship. We sort of changed our formation a little bit though, didn't we? So he only ended up with 21 games. He had a 6.8 rating, so it wasn't brilliant. But he's a forward midfielder, so you're not going to get high ratings with that, are you? But he's a decent all-round player. Free transfer, then we ended up selling him. How much we selling for? 100k, so we made 100k. It's not too bad. Mitchell's gone out on loan because, again, he was one that I was sort of like eyeing for the future. But he's just not quite there, is he? And I think with options we've got now, I think he may never even come back to Doncaster Rovers team, but we'll see. His physicals are good, aren't they, for the position that we play? Because we like to play fast up the wings and we like to have crossing. So his crossing probably improved, but that's about it. So we're just unfortunate for him. There were better options that have come in. Josh De Silva, again, I think he's just on the outskirts of the team. A bit of a fringe player, isn't it? I think he is maybe improving very, very slightly. Maybe I'm just imagining this, but he looks slightly better than what we originally got with him. I think we got him a free transfer, didn't we? Free transfer, yeah. Made 29 appearances last year. 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.84 rating. So it wasn't brilliant. So he definitely needs to improve to be able to get to Premier League. So let's have a touch upon then of sort of our players. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see be able to sort these by position. So I could go through it sort of like on a bottom to top in terms of formation, but we can't. We'll go forward. So the first time we got £4 million, Ryan Fredericks. On right back, he looks a phenomenal player, to be honest. What we want: acceleration 18, pace 18, crossing 14, dribbling 14, off the ball 13, passing 11. So very good player, very happy with him. So that's one of the reasons why I sort of moved on from the fullbacks we had last year. And he's probably going to be our first choice starter, I believe. The only problem is, he seems to, I don't know if it's like got like injury issues, but he's been out for the last 3 to 4 weeks pre-season, so he's not played much, to be honest. So he's not going to be starting. This is a guy that we brought in. Excuse me, I think he was a free transfer. It's just for future. He's 19 years old. I just wanted some youth players, to be honest, so we can maybe try and rely on a few of them down the line, or maybe get some money in. I think, did we get him on free transfer? So we'll hopefully his value will skyrocket over the next few seasons, and we'll get a bit of money in for him. But we'll see. Danny Bath is one of our marquee signings. He's phenomenal, isn't he? Just look at him. So he's going to play. He's like our first choice. He's 20 years old, so 28 years old is. It's not really going to get much better, is it? But they're all already fantastic. And this is what I mean why we got rid of that more when we sent him out on loan, because this guy's phenomenal. This is the other centre-back as well. And he's not quite as good, but he's very well-rounded. And he's got some really high stats that are relevant to the position. So he's going to be playing alongside Bath. Bistrup. So this is another one for future. It's down as backup, and that's how he agreed to join us. It's 5-star potential, currently 2.5-star. So that's saying it's a long way to improve. And it's going to it's backup. It's going to be more rotation, backup straight rotation. So I expect some good things from him. I expect him to improve rapidly, to be honest. Dingwall. So my board, when they report to me, they say the fans are not happy with his signing. I don't understand why. He's 22 years old and he's just a youngster. I think for a youngster, he's half decent. I think it's verging on what like Pickford Pickard will probably be, I think. So probably similar player, but it's going to be there in under 23, so that's where he's staying. Well, Tyrone Mings, now this is a left back I'm very excited about. Absolute fantastic player. We got him for, what were it? 725k, so I think it's an absolute bargain. 26 years old, so approaching his peak. Physicals are brilliant, cross and dribbling good. Off the ball could probably be worked up a little bit. I'm going to do that. We're actually going to get off the ball training. There you go. So he's a fullback. That's the position we're going to play. Very happy with him. George Thorne. Now this guy's just got injured. I'm going to play him as deep line playmaker next to ball winning midfielder, which may not necessarily be king. Fantastic player. Looks really good all round. I think we bought him for about £9 million. So he was like, I think, our highest transfer fee we paid. He looks good. I just like I said, he's just got injured now though, so he's missing for about 3 to 4 weeks, I believe. Is it? No, 4 to 8 days. So injured a few weeks back. I just hope to God he doesn't have like injury issues. Abel Ruiz, we've got him on loan from Barcelona. I've put him as key player, but to be honest, probably should be back up more than anything. So Barcelona could be pissed off with me. But he's a very good player. He's going to play as a poacher, which is advanced on. He wasn't quite at that, to be honest, when I got him. Thinking more advanced forward than poacher was just off it, but we've been training him as a poacher, so he's obviously to it well. He's a potential 5 star. He's currently at 4 stars, so it doesn't say it's going to improve much. Determination's good. That's what you want to look at when you want to improve. But it's a loan signing as well, so what do you expect? Wilson, we knew from last year we were going to try and get him free transfer. Very good player as a poacher. 9.25 million is worth now, so we've got him as a free transfer. Last year came in halfway through the season, played 12 games, 10 goals, 4 assists, 2 man matches, 7.43 rating. So he did very well. 12 games, 10 goals. So he's probably, we'll have a look. I think he's probably going to be a first team player. Tyler Moore mentioned he came in on a free transfer and then he's gone out on loan. Pennington, he's going to be back up for us this year. He's accepted as a rotation. Very good play for a rotation. It's a lot better than we've had over previous years, hasn't it? Last year, how did he do for us? 27 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 7.06 rating, which I think is good for a defender. So I'm happy with him. It's good for sort of like a rotation backup. Alex Garcia, now this is another one we mentioned that we want to get. Bragança, we couldn't get him because he's I think he's a key player now at Sporting Lisbon. So this was sort of like a backup to Bragança, and he's come through well. And he's going to be trained as a roaming playmaker. That's how we're going to be playing him. That's how we played him last year. And it's valued at 10.25 million now. So we got him on a free transfer. We did butter him up, didn't we? It worked well. We're getting him on loan last year. So last year, 15 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 match, 7.05 rating. So we'll hope he'll improve upon that this year. Who else we got? Angus Gunn. Now this is the one that's taken over Beanie's place. I think it just edges him out, to be honest. I think they're both 23 years old, but I think he's a little bit better. It's a 4-star potential, so it's nearly there. He shouldn't really be improving much, but we're not going to get like Will Peters out at Doncaster Rovers. So he was free transfer as well, so very happy with that. Jose Mori, now this is the one that's going to be taking Jeff King's place. Box-to-box midfielder. I've compared him and King, and he's just slightly better. So he's going to be edging it just ahead of him. Depends on form goes, but he's probably going to have it. This is a guy on loan, so he's just back up. It's down his rotation. It's not too bad. I think it's more like just to cover Garcia, which I'll just switch like maybe a ball-winning midfielder. But yeah, not too bad. Feel free to stop these through video and just have a look at the stats if you want. Pedro Marquis. Now this guy's going to be playing centre forward. He's taking Mandeville's place and he looks phenomenal. He's been doing absolutely exceptionally in pre-season. Again, stop that, have a look if you really want to. Stats brilliant. I was hoping that maybe his contract won't run out at the end of the season, but it doesn't. He's got plenty of years left. I don't think I'm ever going to get him. Although his value is only 500k, I'm just worth trying to buy him. I'll have a look at that later. Iboku, 4.5 million for this guy. Is 19 years old and he came from Inter Milan. Inter Milan, because we were on loan there last year, but he's looking very good. The Sato I want as a poacher and I expect big things from him. 5-star potential, currently 3-star, so it should improve massively. He may be a first team player. He may take Nikisha's place because we got him on loan, haven't we? He's not on here because it were a 2-year loan deal for him. Jay De Silva, I just bought him as backup after Fredericks, after whoever it was left back. No, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I loaned out what's his name, Mitchell. I brought this guy in on loan, so he is better than Mitchell, and as you can tell, his physicals aren't as good in terms of speed, but his mentals and technicals are a lot better. So he's just gonna be backup really to Tyrone Mings. Brias, this is the one I brought in because Frederick went injured. It's just one for the future. His backup is 19-year-old. He might improve. He should do, really. Potential 4. Even if he hits 3-star, he should improve. So when we get our full strength team, we got our 2 first choice right backs, he'll probably go into under 23s. And this is the guy I brought in on loan as the full-back again, so this is going to make it a bit tricky. Clark may go at the end of this rate, because my scouts absolutely loved him. 4.5-star potential, currently at 3.5. So maybe it's not going to improve much, but our scouts rated at 90% and a very good, I think a very good signing, I think they're saying. So I went for him, and he's been doing all right in pre-season. 3 assists, 3 games. So season preview, so I guess we're expected to be relegated. We are bottom. That's fantastic. Oh, Crystal Palace there. Surely we should be ahead of them. We won the league last year. So, yeah, I think somewhere around here is where we're going to be aiming for, really, realistically. We've done well. We've exceeded all expectations last 2 years, but you didn't have teams that would be absolute dominant financial-wise. You know, the financial powers that these have got. You're going to have a hard time knocking any of them 6 out of that sort of position. So we'll have to take it sort of season by season at this stage, won't we? So I made a few changes to staff as well. I have employed a few better staff, but I'll not go on to that one because it's not really worth looking at. I just think we need to improve them. We're going into the Premier League. At one point, getting a lot of injuries, and I'm just thinking, right, I need to change my physios and stuff like that. So I've started going through all them. I think we'll crack on, to be honest, because we're like well into this episode. It's going to be a long episode, this one. So bear with me, I'll be back in a second. Right, guys, so there's no point in me touching upon these because they're all easy games that we should have been expected to win, with the exception of Jublanek. We won 6-2. Wilson got 2. Marquis 1. Bistrup 1. Ruiz 2. And now we'll have a quick look. We've got today's game against Liverpool, and it's going to be a difficult game, and to be fair. At least we're at home. I'd like to see how we're going to cope with our home form. So let's have a quick look at the team today. Tactics same as usual. We've got Gunn in net, Barth and Amaru as centre-backs, Mings left-back, Calabria right-back, Garcia as roaming playmaker, Bidstrup as the central midfielder next to the box midfield, and Mori. I've got Marquis up front, Wilson not left. I've opted to go with Ruiz instead of Nikishi because it just looks slightly better, to be honest. The only thing I don't like is potentially training other people's players, with overlooking sort of like Mandeville and Iboku that are our players. On bench we've got Clark, Cargill, De Silva, Amos King, Mandeville and Iboku. Fredericks is the one that's missing out because he's just not match fit at the minute, but he will be taking probably his place, to be honest, and then Clark will drop. So let's crack on then, shall we? Let's see what we can do today. Right, so Liverpool then. So we kick off with Ruiz. So Barth, let's not try and mess up straight away then. Let's try and give it a good count for ourselves. Oh, Wilson's not really turned on there, is he? Matip picks it up. Wilson's still trying to chase. Oh, God, Salah. That's not who you want to play against, is it? Oh, this is worrying, isn't it, when you're seeing these names. Oh, we're lucky there. I say we're lucky, but he's played him straight through. Coutinho. Oh, no. Mings heads it out. He's a good player, isn't he? He's a fantastic player, actually. That Mario Fernandes. I'd love him in my team. Be perfect for us. Back post. Oh, God. That's just too easy. 51 seconds into our Premier League debut, and we've conceded. Fantastic. We could demand more. It's just not good enough, is it? That's just really, really poor. So they've had one shot, one on target in 50 seconds and scored. Oh, God, not another one. Come on, lads. What are you playing about here? Back post. Mings heads it away. Come to the ball. Come to the ball, lads. Oh, my God. 2-0 in 5 minutes. What is going on? I'll change him to defend. It's not working very well, is it? 2-0 in 5 minutes. This is a good start to the season, isn't it? Even in the goal for class that we've got, I don't expect to be conceding 2 goals in 5 minutes. This just got to be a free, can it? Can we get something here then? Gunn hoofs it up. Marquis just completely stands off it. Garcia and Mori. Wilson's just not turned on at all, is he? Over the top. Bart's onto it. Back to Gunn. Hoofs it up. Well, there were plenty of players around him. He's found a good ball there, though. Ruiz. Back to Bistrup. I'm not really sure. Now, what's he going to do? Calabria. That's just wild. Really wild. So Woodburn. Now, they're attacking on the right side. They've got man out right, but they don't need him. They're just playing around it for fun. Coutinho again. Back post. Oh, is it the post? We're lucky there. Very lucky. Oh, Wolves are winning Chef Wednesday. Fantastic. Marquis, come to the ball. Why are you not challenging? It's like they just don't want to challenge for the ball. Oh, God. Salah's round back. Good save by Gunn. I thought we were going to slide it into the far corner there. We're playing really poor, aren't we, here? I don't embarrass me. Come on. I don't want to be losing 6-0 like straight away, isn't it? Amarero clears it away straight to their player though. That's unlucky, isn't it? Look, both of them just ran to him. Both of them. I left him out wide on his own. Oh no. Amarero's just well there. Go on, what are you doing? What is that? This is really bad. Really, really, really bad. It's just mistake after mistake after mistake, isn't it, this? Our defence doesn't switch on at all. We've had 10 shots so far. We've had two. We've had 2 shots. 20 minutes and it's 3-0. This is not good at all. Come on, lads. See, this is going to wind me up if this formation don't work in Premier League. Because I haven't really got much options. I can't play wide men because I don't have any wide midfielders. Oh, come on. I'm going to cry in a minute. I'm going to cry. Oh, good tackle. Garcia. Ruiz. Out wide to Wilson. What's he going to do here? Are we going to get a goal? Way! Marquise is 3-1. That's better. I feel a little bit better now. That's just lifted the weight off my shoulders a little bit. About time though, isn't it? We're not really had much luck, have we, in this game? See, that Marquise is a good player. He's going to bag a few goals. Oh, Wilson goes off to celebrate and just runs straight by him. Oh, can we get another one here? Or do we give it straight away? Wilson into centre. Oh no, Marquis passed it straight back. Coutinho's picked up a knock. That's good because he's been absolutely destroying us. Good tackle by Barth. Out to Mings. Hoofs it up to Wilson. Speed line of defence. Can we get the one here? Yes! It's 3-2. Where's that come from? I have no idea. What the hell? So up to 6. We'll move up to 16th because we've scored 2, but we're still losing. So better goal difference. So maybe them first few goals were just complete freaks. But yeah, 2 goals then. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Can we get another one then? It's not out of question now, is it? Momentum's got to be shifting our way. Heading out. Now they're attacking. Lallana's on ball. He's not known for pace though. So we should be able to cover. Oh, he's done well there, Bistrup. Marquise. He's tried to header it out, but can't. He's got man up front. If he can pass it up. Garcia plays it over to Mark. That's a great ball. Can he finish it? It's a good save, isn't it? Good save there. So we've got a corner. It's complete forward as well, Marquise, which does it's really well for us. We've not really had one, have we? Garcia just left it, so we've got the throw in, have we? I don't think we're going to see it though, are we now? So we're picked up, we've got 9 shots then. Calabria is struggling a bit in it, 64%. I might just stick with him for the time being though. He was really struggling. Let's have a look. We'll just crack on with it. I don't think we can make any changes really. There's nothing that's really going to make a blindest bit of difference. The only thing I think of is Ruiz can go off, maybe for like Nikisha or something. Oh, I ain't got him. Ruiz is going to go off for Boko. Iboko? Now they're attacking. Let's try and resist this. I thought that just hit his hands and went in then. Turns out maybe quite a good save. So 3-2 then. Are we going to get another opportunity? It seems like we just had them that 2-minute spell and that's it, doesn't it? A bit lucky for us there. Go on. Hoops it up. Marquise. Oh, that's beautifully. Lucky at this, Wilson. It's 3-3. Where does this just come from? 3-3, guys. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. There's some funny noise coming around from somewhere there. That were a bit lucky, wasn't it, that? Them tackles, they're definitely a bug on this game, without a doubt. But 3-3, we're 3-0 down, we've gone 3-3. I thought we were going to crash then. Oh. Marquis, best put Mandeville on, aren't we? Don't want to get him injured. Anyone else? No, I think we'll just crack on with that. Maybe Maury, maybe take him off. Oh, you know what, I'm going to try a little something. I'm going to put King on, King for Bistrup. He's going to box-to-box midfielder. There we go. Let's see what that does. See if it's changed anything. We've got the last 3 goals, haven't we? So we should have momentum here to get something. Gun, hoofs it up. Mandeville's chasing it. Wilson gets onto it. Got man overlapping. Found King. It's been tackled though. Nice one, King. Just brought you on, that's what happens. Lucky there. Amaru. It's on a yellow card. Gotta be careful. Oh, that's nice. Playing through. Great ball through Mandeville. Oh man, that's a put ball to Boko. Mori. Oh my god, how you missed that? Oh no. Oh man. Corner, Garcia whips it in, Bath. No, Mori's chasing it though. He's got man to the left. Just play it. Don't wait for man to charge at you. My god, what was that? Just play it back to him and he can cross it in. Stop being stupid. So we made all our 3 subs, so we can't do anything right now, can we? Oh, I just feel like we could win this. I mean, 3-3 is probably better than I originally expected. Oh, no. Whew. I'm acting like we've not lost yet. Don't want to do that to us. It's fair they've had the more shots, aren't they? They look like the better team, in fairness. Mori, Mandeville, Wilson. Mandeville. Oh, God! It's just wide. It's just wide. No. Can we get something here? Last minute. Wilson. King. No, they're clearing away. No, don't let them get something. Whatever you do, don't let them get something. Oh, this doesn't look promising, does it? Took wings, going to be crossing. Go. That was lucky. Very lucky. I think maybe we should be playing from back, to be honest. I may have to change tactic a little bit. Oh, no. Head it away. Get it away. What? They've got a penalty in it? Oh, God. Why were our fans furious? Well, it's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. God, why is no one hyped up? It's first game in Premier League for Doncaster Rovers. Come back from 3-0 down to Liverpool. And no one's bothered. So, right, guys, I'm going to leave it there because we've been pushing on with time here, aren't we? So 4th in the league. It's not too bad, is it? So let's have a quick look where we're going to come back to then. No, we'll get through a few of these. Let's go back for Brighton, so we get through a few of these games. Not concentrate on the League Cup. So back for next episode for Brighton. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like today's episode, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode.